Welcome to Impossible series, where we light each other's candles by educating our minds and hearts. Hi, I am Joe, and today we'll be looking at faith. To have faith can be said to have complete trust and confidence in something or someone. I remember some time back I was invited to be part of an event which was going to be a life-changing event for me in my personal development journey, and I did not for once think about how it was gonna happen or figure it out. The only thing that I had in mind was to be at that event on that particular day and be there, meet everybody. I was just excited of the whole process of being part of that event. And on the day of the event, I did not look at I didn't think twice on how I'm gonna go there. The only thing I did was to get my phone, put the address to the GPS, and get into the car, and off I went. I didn't for a second, even look at the tires of the car, how in what condition were they. I didn't look at anything else, but I just started off, and off I went. I didn't even think about the traffic lights that I was going to meet along the journey. Whether there's gonna be any delay. I didn't even think twice about those things. I didn't even think about the speed limit that I'll have to at in some states, some roads I had to do 40. At some traffic lights I would find them red. I'll have to stop whilst others are passing in green. Whilst others are passing, I have to wait for a few minutes. And in other roads, I'll do 100, whilst others are doing 40 and 60. But eventually, I got there. I got to the event. But what surprised me was the amount of faith that I'd put in the GPS in the car. I at some point during the journey, I thought of taking a shortcut. But I tried to fight the GPS on trying to find the shortest route, but eventually I just gave up and let the GPS show me the way, which it did, and I arrived at that event. So and it's this amount of faith that I had put in my phone and in my car that is what having faith is, the confidence and the trust that I had in these two things, which we all have. We all have other things that we put our trust in. But a thought came to me, and I was thinking, what if we put the same faith that we put in things that we can see, we put that same faith towards our dreams, our ideas. We have faith in them as much as we have faith in a phone or a car that we use. Or even having faith in something greater than us, because we have faith in things that are made by another human being, but we tend to we struggle with when it comes to something that is greater than us. So and to top it off is, for instance, today we are on the 4th episode of Possible series, which I started, and for once the idea was to just share a message with somebody, in hoping that one person will learn one or two things. I did not foresee or even plan it out that today you and me, you'll be sitting there watching this 4th episode. I did not see that, but the only thing I did was to make the video, to take a step. The rest I had to leave it to something greater than myself. But and just have faith in everything that we are doing. And so that is the type of faith that I am talking about. So the question that I have for you today is, in what things or people do you put faith? Your faith, where is it? Is it in you and something greater than you, or is it in your government? Is it in the politicians we choose? Is it in other people? So thank you for joining me on this 4th episode of Impossible series. I'll be looking forward to seeing you next week. Please share with a friend, and See you. Thank you.